Peace, what's up, yo? DPrime215 here. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to yours truly. So for this video, I'm going to talk about WrestleMania 37, the main event of night 2, arguably the biggest match of the entire show. We had Roman Reigns defending his Universal Championship against Edge, who won the 2021 Royal Rumble, and against Daniel Bryan. I did a prediction video on this match as well, and it's crazy because I think every prediction I made actually came true, and it's very rare for me to have like every prediction for one show actually like pan out the way I predicted it. So my main pick, I guess like my mind was going with Roman Reigns, and then my heart was going with Edge. I felt like the business decision, they would probably go with Reigns slightly more over Edge, and Reigns won, right? So as for the match, we kind of got what I wanted as well. Like I mentioned that I wanted to see like a spear war, spear off, spear battle, whatever you want to call it, between Reigns and Edge. And it was super dope, man. Like just a few spots that really stood out to me in the match. I loved the spot where Reigns, well actually yeah, Reigns, he had Daniel Bryan in the power bomb. He was standing on the steel steps for like extra leverage or whatever. He power bombs Daniel Bryan through the announce table. Shortly afterwards, Edge jumps up, spears Reigns off of the steps. That was super cool. And then there was another spot in the ring where they went for spears at the same time, Reigns and Edge, and they hit each other's shoulders. That was really, really good. I remember seeing Edge run. I'm like, uh-oh, he's about to hit the spear. And then I saw Reigns start running. I'm like, uh-oh, this doesn't look good. And bam, that was super dope. I wish they could do something like that in the video game. I don't know if their motion capture people will be able to capture that. And even if they do, you know, the programmers might not fix it. But anyway, that's a whole other conversation. So back to some of my favorite spots. So we had the spears there. Daniel Bryan, he hit a really nice running knee on Edge. Also with Edge, and Edge initially had Roman Reigns in the crossface. And then Daniel Bryan ran in and he put on his crossface, the label lock, the yes lock. And so now I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, if Reigns taps, this might be a repeat of what happened at No Mercy 2016. Was it 2016? Yeah, No Mercy 2016. If you remember, it was AJ Styles versus Dean Ambrose, Jon Moxley, and John Cena. There was a spot in the match where AJ was in the submission from John Cena and Moxley, or Ambrose at the time, and AJ tapped out and they restarted the match. I thought something like that may have happened here, but it didn't. Instead, Edge and Daniel Bryan started like fighting each other. They started headbutting each other, and Daniel Bryan goes ballistic on Edge. That was a really great spot there. As for the finish overall, like once, you know, Jey Uso just kept, was it Jey or Jimmy? I'm sorry, I get them mixed up. They're twins, man. Give me a break. But anyway, so like the Uso brother, I'll just call him the Uso brother for now. He kept interfering in the match. Edge speared him earlier on. He gets carried out. Then he comes back out, interferes again, right? In the finish, actually before the finish, there was one spot where Edge actually speared Reigns clean, 1, 2, and 9/10, and Daniel Bryan pulled he pulled the referee out of the ring. And when that happened, I'm like, okay, Daniel Bryan, you have to get off for that. And Edge, he does a concerto on Daniel Bryan. That was for the culture. And before he could finish off Reigns, Uso came out, messed up the whole thing. Reigns gets a spear, and he concertos Edge, which I thought was ultra disrespectful. But he concertos Edge, and I thought that Daniel Bryan could be the fall guy here. And he was the fall guy, but he wasn't the only fall guy. Why? Because Reigns pinned Edge and Daniel Bryan at the same time on top of each other. Now that is an incredibly dominant finish. You don't normally see triple threat matches end with two wrestlers being pinned simultaneously or submitted simultaneously, but that's what we got here. I thought that was an absolutely fitting finish. What'd you guys think of the match and the finish overall? Were you happy with it? Surprised? Disappointed? Distraught? Upset? You know, however you feel about the whole thing. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I was super satisfied with the match and the outcome. But, you know, let's talk, man. What do you think? As always, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to yours truly, DPrime215, and WrestleMania 37. It's pretty dope. See you next time. Peace.